Hi everyone, so today I'll be doing a review on the Bath & Body Works Through a Candle and a Scent Cherry Blossom Soju. So this was a part of the Asian American and Pacific Islander collection of 2024. The fragrance notes on this candle read bright cherry blossoms, jasmine, and a splash of soju. The retail price of this candle lists $26.95. However, I purchased mine on sale during a $12.95 candle sale. Plus, I had an additional $10 off a 30 coupon, meaning that each candle came in under $10. If I didn't already read the batch code, it lists 4073AG03. To talk about this collection and the packaging overall, I do love that this is a very cohesive theme in terms of like they have enough in common that you can tell that they are a part of a group. They have black lids, and then they all have that text with a short quote in there. For Cherry Blossom Soju, that color is predominantly red, which matches with the wax color. And I know a lot of people really like different colored wax, which I do enjoy in this. The only problem is that when I light this up, I'm not that close to the candle, so I can just look over and read what is that, like 8 or 10 font text reads. So I only appreciate it when I have the candle close to me, but from far away, it just looks kind of like a red block and then the candle's lit. But all right, let's read what the text or what the quote says. It reads, both the cherry blossoms and the Korean tradition of drinking soju are rooted in the symbols of friendship and togetherness. In a gesture of friendship, I share a piece of my heritage with you. And I believe that correlates to the quote by Linda Song. And then it says the fragrance was created by Linda Song. It has her signature. And then it reads, designed by Kenneth Iwata Chiam, and it has his signature. Overall, I believe the packaging is okay, but I mainly pay more attention or put more weight on the fragrance itself. And this was one of the fragrances, when I smelled it on cold, I was super intrigued because I feel like it transported me to the early to mid 2000s where there was just this very distinct, well, I guess I'm going on about the fragrance right now. To talk about the fragrance, I feel like this transported me to the early to mid 2000s where I feel like Bath & Body Works was putting out a lot of fragrances with a lot of fruity florals that smelled very youthful, very much so like body splash. I don't know. It just brought me back to middle school when a lot of the girls' gym locker rooms smelled like this, basically. So yeah, I think that goes along with the cherry blossom note because there is the floral to it. However, it's not overly apparent or too mature like Japanese cherry blossom. I feel like that one leans a little musky, heavy. This one seems like the youthful, I wouldn't say sister, I would say more daughter. And I do like that there's jasmine. I can't say that I can pinpoint or like pick it out from this fragrance. I feel like it's more of a mixed berry type of a note, along with the florals in order to tone it down. I know that it reads a splash of soju. If you don't know, soju is a form of alcohol. I would say it's most similar to vodka. However, you can have flavored soju. So you can have like strawberry soju or like soju with different infusions of like other fruits. However, I feel like it's pretty strong, the alcohol. It's like, you know, like when you have alcohol or like vodka that's very strong and you can almost like, ooh, this is gonna like take me out in like 1 or 2 shots. That's not what I'm getting from this fragrance, which is what I was kind of hoping for. I don't know if it's because of the heavy emphasis on the different florals or the fruits, but don't get a heavy alcohol scent, which I don't even know if it would be considered soju because I feel like if it was, it would be a lot more dominant. But I do get almost like of a hit of a body care fragrance that would have come out during the 2000s, the 2010s. And then I do know that some people have said that this is a repackage of Tokyo Petals. However, I wasn't into candles back in the day, but just to read the set notes to that, it reads iced sake, which I feel like this smells slightly more of sake because sake, and it's a little bit, I guess, weaker than soju. But anyways, iced sake, delicate cherry blossoms, and a hint of berries. So I believe that there are a medley of more florals that aren't listed in the set notes, and then as well as berries, because I believe some people were making the comparison of Everlasting Magic, which I believe, actually, let me get that one out. I have the body mist. For Everlasting Magic, it lists bejeweled berries. Okay, similar. phantom petals, so that could be any floral, and magic musk. So when I smell everlasting magic, I feel like the berry note is very similar. Yeah, okay, I would say that. However, I feel like the cherry notes or the berry notes are the more prominent notes, and I feel like this is very distinctly the cherry blossom fragrance. So would I say it's a repackage? I'm not sure. I would leave that to someone who has been burning candles, older Bath and Body Works candles than me. But I do want to note that this one really drew me to it because it brought back the sense of nostalgia of Bath and Body Works from years ago. So the strength on cold, I would give it about a 7 out of 10. So I think it was equally as strong, if not slightly weaker than Roasted Sesame, which came out in this collection. All right, so let's talk about the performance. So I have been burning this, I think this is my third or fourth burn. I'm happy to report that while I am getting mushroom tops, I have been trimming my wicks and reducing my burn time from 2 to 3 hours. Honestly, I think it's because I've been enjoying Roasted Sesame a little bit more. I feel like I liked Cherry Blossom Soju more while it was unburnt. I think I liked smelling it slightly more because in terms of strength, while I can smell it in my medium-sized room, and I believe it does fill it, I tend to get nose blind to this. I don't know if it's because berries plus this cherry blossom, I'm used to it, or I'm not sure if it's like just not as strong as I was picturing, or maybe it could have been that a few times I burned this maybe like an hour or two after the Roasted Sesame, and I feel like the Roasted Sesame candle was really strong. However, today I haven't burned Roasted Sesame, and I do feel like this one, I can notice it slightly more when I don't compare it to that stronger candle. Okay, so here's where my sister and I disagree. She came into my room and she could immediately smell it. So she said that she would give it like a 7 out of 10. However, I think I would give it more like a 6 or 6.5 out of 10. So it's definitely like maybe medium or a medium light scent. I don't know. I either tend to get nose blind or the strength of this isn't that great. For performance of how it throws, I would give it also like a medium, so like a 7 or 6 out of 10. I don't feel like I smell it much in the hallway, like maybe just a little bit past my room, but it's not doing what Roasted Sesame did. That was just insane. This scent also, after I extinguish it, it doesn't linger terribly long. I feel like I only notice it for about like 15 or 30 minutes. All right, so here's an overhead view. The flames are really healthy. Again, I have not burned this past the midway mark, which is where it tends to go downhill. However, right now, I really love the deeper wax color. There hasn't been a ton of fallout, but I do want to note that I haven't been burning this for more than 3 hours, so I believe that is helping out with the minimal to no fallout, except for that little spot in the middle. Overall, I feel like this is a nice fragrance. However, I don't enjoy it enough for it to be a backup worthy scent. And overall, I feel like it needs to be stronger in order for me to feel the need to back it up. However, I do like it that it brings back, I don't know, it brings me back to middle school. I'm not sure what's the nostalgia that I'm getting from it, but it almost reminds me of this very youthful, bright, fruity floral fragrance that was just really popular in the 2000s or 2010s. I'm not sure exactly when. But yeah, I didn't compare it to Japanese cherry blossom much and the cherry blossom pound cake. However, Japanese cherry blossom is very, I feel like to me, a little bit heavier, more nighttime, like date night type of a scent. Some people say that it could be like old, quote unquote, old smelling, but I think it's just more elevated than this one. This one just seems like you want to have a fun time and I want to burn this candle and I want to like go on like this cute like lunch date. I think if this candle came out in a body care scent, I think I would purchase it because it's just very much, I don't know, if I want to go back in the day and like go to a mall and shop around, I'd probably put this fragrance on. To compare it very quickly to the other cherry blossom scent that recently-ish came out, that is cherry blossom pound cake. The fragrance notes to that list cherry blossom, whipped pound cake, and vanilla frosting. So with the cherry blossom pound cake candle, it's very in your face that this is pretty much only cherry blossom. It's not like cherry blossom soju where it's mixed, I feel like, with other berries and potentially other florals, because it's almost like a nondescript fruity floral scent. I feel like I could only pick out the cherry blossom that is mixed in with some other unknown florals, unknown fruits. Whereas cherry blossom pound cake and Japanese cherry blossom, it's very apparent that cherry blossom is the main note. Of course, with cherry blossom pound cake, you do get that vanilla and cake note. I haven't burned this candle, but it does smell like it's going to be light. Overall, I really liked Cherry Blossom Soju. I wish it was slightly stronger. I think I would have enjoyed it more if it was like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, but it's good enough for my medium-sized bedroom. However, I think it would really shine in a smaller bedroom space. I don't think I would put this in an open concept, like definitely not my living room with the high ceilings, but for like bedroom atmospheres, I think it'd be a bit much for a bathroom. But yeah, I think a bedroom would be good, medium size at most. So yeah, that is my first impressions review on the new or quote unquote new Bath and Body Works fragrance called Cherry Blossom Soju. Let me know if you have any questions or if you enjoyed this scent. Have a great day. Okay, bye.